And good evening to you. Welcome to high school basketball action on Central Illinois Sports, live tonight from the 42nd Annual Beardstown Lady Tiger Classic for tonight's matchup between the 12-0 Pittsfield Lady Sockies and the 10-6 Illini Bluffs Lady Tigers. Alongside Jack and John Hull, I'm Charlie Hull. This is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports, and a dandy matchup for you this evening as the Lady Sockies and Lady Tigers go head-to-head. The game previous the contest we'll be bringing to you is also a fun one. Brown County currently leading Canton 51-50 with 1:07 to play in the fourth. The winner of that contest will play the winner of the later game. We'll talk more about the matchup and what's happened so far today at the Lady Tiger Classic on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show after this.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account, plus ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Okay, would you rather get your presents Christmas morning or in February? That is the difference with Cascom. I'm Casey French, and we offer Santa Speed service at nice list prices. 1 gig of service for new customers for just $99.95 for 6 months, or existing customers can upgrade $109.95 for 6 months. And for a little more holiday cheer, how about free installation? Cascom, 1-800-252-1799. Merry Christmas, and may all your presents arrive Christmas morning.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us when we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening a small business, buying a home, planting a crop, having a baby. From your first car to life after retirement, Central State Bank is there for all of your life's milestones. CSB is central to your banking needs. Visit us in Clayton, Kinderhook, Pittsfield, Pleasant Hill, and Quincy, or at csb123.com. Central State Bank wishes all of the teams well on the hardwood this week. Kate Marable, real estate broker with Hometown Real Estate, would like to say good luck to all area teams and hopes everyone has a successful and healthy season. When you're in the market for a new home or would like to sell your home, be sure to call Kate Marable. Kate is a lifelong resident of the area and has experience in first-time home buyers, FHA, USDA, and VA loans. Call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809 for Kate Marable and Hometown Real Estate.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show with locations in Barry, Pittsfield, Liberty, and Hannibal. Great Rivers Bank here to serve you and the entire region with the best in banking services close to where you live. And you can always, of course, take them with you wherever you go with Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. 12-0 is Pittsfield. Illini Bluffs 10-6 on the season, but as we'll tell you here in just a while, the Illini Bluffs squad might be a little underseeded in this tournament pool, and a very, very good young squad for the Lady Tigers, and what we feel like will be a good contest here tonight. The winner of this game will play tomorrow evening at 7 o'clock in the semifinal against the winner of Canton and Brown County, a game that's still being played right now. With 13.4 seconds to play, Brown County has a 53-52 lead, and the basketball headed back their direction as well. The loser would fall into the 5th place bracket and play tomorrow at 6:30 over in the middle school gymnasium. Big upset on the other side of the bracket is number 10 West Hancock beat Abington Avon earlier today, who was the 2 seed and the reigning champion of this tournament. So West Hancock's into the semifinal. And Carrollton also into the semifinal as they pulled the upset over Macomb, the 6 seed beating the 3 seed. Brown County trying to pull an upset. They're the 5 leading the 4 Canton. And then, of course, Illini Bluffs will have an upset in mind as they're the 8 seed playing number 1 seeded Pittsfield. We'll step aside here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show, back with more coverage from the Beardstown Lady Tiger Classic after this.
Cedar Lake Campground has been owned and operated by the Cranberg family for over 50 years. Located off of Highway 24 between Coatesburg and Camp Point, Cedar Lake Campground is a quiet family campground that you're sure to enjoy. With 60 RV spots with water and electric and our 5-acre lake, it's a perfect spot for a weekend spent fishing, spending time with family, and enjoying the great outdoors. Find out more about Cedar Lake Campground on Facebook or call 217-455-4602.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers and new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources. Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer that truly embodies the local and economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
Before I started at Dot, like a real low point in my life, I just lost my house and I just wanted something to get myself back on my feet. I met a driver named John, and he was like, man, come to Dot. They'll pay for your school. They'll pay for your CDLs. I applied, and ever since then, I've been very grateful. Since I've been here, I've had the opportunity to save money to buy me a home within the next couple of months. It's definitely been great. When my life needed direction, I took the wheel.
Are you planning on building? Let Pike County Lumber help. Whether it's big or small, we have everything you need. We carry all building materials like siding, roofing, cabinets, decking, doors, and windows, just to name a few. We also have plumbing and electrical supplies along with tools. From building your shop, your brand new home, or kitchen and bath remodel, Pike County Lumber is here to help. We're family owned for 3 generations. Pike County Lumber. For all your building needs, come see us in Pittsfield.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. The quarterfinal just wrapped up with Brown County upsetting Canton 55-52 to move into the semifinal. They'll await the winner of this contest between Pittsfield and Illini Bluffs. Illini Bluffs enters the contest with a record of 10-6 on the season. Started off the year with a quality win over Havana, 45-42. Then went into a 4-game slid. Lost to Macomb 43-23. Alleman 46-36, Illini West 43-36, and Canton 41-31. Defeated CSRV by a 55-22 count before falling to East Peoria in a close contest, 55-52. Righted the ship for a while did this squad, beat Rova 47-40, beat Illini Central 49-22, beat Astoria VIT 58-10. Got a win over West Prairie 62-20, beat Bushnell 62-21. Fell to Monmouth United, who's got a good squad this year. 32-27 was the final of that game before a win over Princeville, 45-35, and a win yesterday to avenge an earlier season loss to Illini West. 46-26 was the final in the victory for the Lady Tigers in that contest. They're 10-6 on the season, the 8th seed in the tournament. Pittsfield is 12-0 seeded first in this Lady Tiger Classic. Wins on the season against South County, 45-25. West Prairie, 71-20. Minden Unity, 66-29. Beardstown by a 54-25 count. Liberty, 48-31. Defeated Brown County in the championship of the Brown County tournament by a final of 50-44. Also saw wins over Carrollton, 53-46. West Central, 47-20. Porta AC Central, 45-39. A win over Calhoun at Calhoun, 52-47. Defeated Liberty 50-38 before winning their contest over Lewiston yesterday, 57-47, to pick up their 12th victory of the season. This, though, is, on paper, maybe one of the best matchups you'll see on the day, and there's been some really, really good games that have taken place here at the Beardstown Lady Tiger Classic. Of course, the one that just wrapped up was a victory for the squad from Brown County in a high-quality contest that was a lot of fun to watch. Good crowd on hand. Saw a good one here. It's the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Both teams out on the court warming up in preparation for tonight's matchup. We'll step aside to hear from some of the sponsors helping to make this game possible to you on Central Illinois Sports. We're back with more after this.
You've tried it, I've tried it, everyone needs to try it. Sugar and Smoke, 1258 West Washington in Pittsfield. Open Wednesday through Saturday at 11 a.m. Here's what others are saying. This place is fantastic in every way. Pulled pork, pulled chicken, brisket, ribs on the weekends, the best green beans, appetizers, nachos, pony shoes, pork burgers, celebrating 1 year in business. Sugar and Smoke, it's time to eat. Yum! 217-922-0067.
At Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, Illinois, we have Mavericks, we have Rangers, we have F-150s, 250s, and 350s. If you need help with that perfect look after your purchase, I'm Corey Greinke and I Know Trucks. Come see me at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, Illinois.
At Farmers State Bank, we believe in community, teamwork, and success. We're thrilled to announce that we've been named the best place to work in Illinois and the best community bank in America this year. Join us on this winning team where your dreams take center court at Farmers State Bank. We're a team. Discover the difference. The best place to bank, the best place to work. Because when our community wins, we all win. Where community, excellence, and opportunity come together. Farmers State Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Griffin Signs and Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs and Time. Call 217-228-7470.
Beard Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, proudly serving farmers since 1937. We know how important it is to your operation to keep you running. 4 convenient locations in Ashland, Arnsville, Pittsfield, and Hannibal, Missouri. Beard Implement Company, our people, your advantage.
Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru, 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
Shireman Memorials has been serving the area since 2014 with local and affordable memorial and specialty items production. Jason Shireman has over 20 years of experience and is committed to providing his customers with the best experience. With expertise in sandblasting, carving, etching, and design, you will be dealing with someone who has the knowledge and experience to make a memorial your family can be proud of for generations. You'll find Shireman Memorials at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield and online at shiremanmemorials.com.
When you're ready to restock your pantry, go to Kay's Family Food in Camp Point, Illinois. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. through 8 p.m. Be proud, Camp Point area. Kay's Family Food is the only locally owned grocery store in Adams County outside Quincy. Delicious donuts daily, great lunch specials, fresh cut meats, fresh produce. Kay's Family Food are committed to the area and the school. When you support your local store, they can support you and your school and community. When you need to restock, think of Kay's Family Food, 593-6814.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. The Pittsfield Lady Sockies and the Illini Bluffs Lady Tigers matching up in this contest here this evening. And Jack, you're going to see what I feel like is a really solid matchup. This Illini Bluffs Lady Tigers squad. Not a lot of players on their roster, kind of like Pittsfield, but they've got some pretty good guards and some good post play from this team. And I think they probably come into the tournament here at Beardstown, a little bit of chip on their shoulder. I think they're better than the 8 seed.
Yeah, you've got one senior, but a flock of juniors in this 9-people roster, and those people are all in the starting lineup. You got the freshmen that apparently must flow in, and I know they get a little size from the younger kids. Talking to some of the Havana folks, they said pretty good team, but the big thing is endurance against a team like Pittsfield that's going to play defense in your face all night long.
And that's kind of been the secret to Pittsfield's success, right, is they don't really ever stop with the pressure, and they turn teams over, more than 15, 20 times a game, it seems like. And if they can control the turnovers on their side, most nights at the end they'll have a chance to win it.
When you take a team like that, too, I think it's interesting when I hear people talk, well, wait until they get challenged. Wait until they get challenged. Well, Calhoun's a challenge. Porta's a challenge on the road. They played a pretty darn good Brown County team at their place. They're not going to go undefeated, but and nobody said they would, but size could be the thing that causes them a little bit of trouble. It just depends on when you match up against those people, and foul trouble, because if you get in foul trouble with that starting five, then you go a little bit different lineup.
Winner of the contest would play Brown County, who pulled the upset, and there's been a few upsets today, including the big one we talked about a little bit earlier with West Hancock, who's playing some really good basketball, beating Abington Avon, the reigning champion of this tournament.
I watched them on video today from home, and the post player for West Hancock is a dandy, and they've got some really good people to go with her. They look to me to be the most talented team I've seen so far in watching the teams.
It is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show coverage on Central Illinois Sports for you this evening. Glad you're with us here on this unusually warm Friday night in December, just before the new year, but a lot of basketball to be played before that calendar flips over to January, including this great matchup here tonight between the two teams that have the striped pants to warm up, and it's the battle of the orange and white stripes versus the battle of the red and black stripes. And again, we feel like it should be a really fantastic matchup for you this evening. We'll step aside on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Back with more on Central Illinois Sports after this.
Meet water's bubblier and more energetic best friend, Bubbler.
Say cheese.
With antioxidants, natural caffeine, and 0 grams of sugar, Bubbler has benefits in each bubble.
At Farmers State Bank at Camp Point, we're proud to have been a part of our community for over a century, supporting families, athletes, and fans every step of the way. Just like your favorite Panthers team, we're dedicated to giving our best. With over 100 banks and ATMs throughout the area, we're here to help you on and off the field, no matter where the game takes you. So whether you're cheering in the stands, traveling to the next big game, or just supporting your community, trust Farmers State Bank of Camp Point to be with you all the way. Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, where tradition meets hometown pride.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
From competitive youth sports to high school and college athletes to fitness enthusiasts, sports injuries can easily put you on the sidelines. Our orthopedic surgeons and sports medicine physicians are here to diagnose and treat your sports injuries should they arise. Every step of your journey matters to us, and when life throws you a curveball, trust Blessing Health's orthopedics and sports medicine team to get you back in the game. At Blessing Health, we've got you covered from head to toe.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Cutting down the chaos of life is a lot easier when you can find everything you need, including peace, at one place. Your local Farm and Home Supply.
Time to take a look at the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups for you here on Central Illinois Sports. From snacks and goodies to power tools and lawn chairs, nobody has it like your local Farm and Home Supply. Find the location nearest you or online at farmandhomesupply.com. The Illini Bluffs Lady Tigers, Jim Belleville, their head coach, 10-6 on the season. They'll start at a guard. She's a junior. That's Olivia Howard. At a second guard is a junior Sarah Finn, and the third guard is a senior Brenna Davis. At a forward, she is a junior Chloe Eaton. And at the other forward, a junior, Annabelle Raymer. Raymer, Eaton, Davis, Finn, and Howard for the 10 and 6 Lady Tigers. For the Pittsfield Lady Sockies, Noah Mendenhall, their head coach, 12-0 on the season for the Lady Sockies. They will start at a guard, a 5'7 senior, that's Lila Simon. At a second guard, the 5'8 freshman Lincoln McCartney. And at the third guard, the 5'8 freshman Reese Ramsey. Out of forward, she's a 5'9 senior, that's Madison Frieden. And at the other forward, the 5'10 sophomore, Deegan Allen. Allen, Frieden, Ramsey, McCartney, and Simon for the Lady Sockies. That's a look at the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups. We'll tip it off from Beardstown next.
In a world that seems to be out of control, your friends at First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois want you to know that the hope of God's love reaches out to you. God loves you and He has a purpose for your life. If you'd like to learn more about this, we invite you to join us at 8 a.m. or at 10:30 on Sunday mornings at 225 North Memorial Street in Pittsfield, or online at fccpittsfield.org, our Facebook page, or our YouTube channel. First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois, a safe place to learn and grow.
Stotzi Automotive and Tire, located at 201 Adams Street in Camp Point, Illinois, is your local automotive repair shop. Whether you need an oil change, brake job, alignment, engine repair, or new tires, Stotzi Automotive is here with honest and competitive pricing. Call Reagan and his team today to schedule your appointment. 217-740-5010. That's 217-740-5010 for Stotzi Automotive and Tire.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
Just about ready for tip-off here. Glad you're with us on Central Illinois Sports. Pittsfield in the home white uniforms, red numbers, black trim, while the Tigers are in the charcoal gray uniforms with the orange numbers and white trim here this evening. Jumping center for Illini Bluffs is Chloe Eaton. She'll jump against Madison Frieden for Pittsfield. Matt Olson, our head official, steps into the center, and the tip is up and controlled by the Lady Sockies. Here's Ramsey going to pull a 3 to try to start the game. No good. Rebound tipped around and run down by Olivia Howard. No, she couldn't control it because Allen knocks it out of bounds, and it'll go to Illini Bluffs on the sideline of the backcourt. Just underway here in the first quarter in this quarterfinal matchup. Winner plays Brown County tomorrow night in the semis. Here's a steal by Ramsey now on the takeaway, but they'll say she stepped out of bounds, so a turnover for a turnover here. And ball out of bounds again to Illini Bluffs.
And some momentum carry people out of bounds in the previous game and this one both.
With the basketball is Olivia Howard. Plays against McCartney in the backcourt. Works the pass across to her teammate. Now stolen away by Ramsey again. Ramsey's second steal of the ball game. Dribble drive inside. Runner up off the glass. Good. Reese Ramsey with her first bucket of the night. Put up 29 last evening and gives Pittsfield a 2-0 advantage on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Right near the half-court line is Sarah Finn. She's out of a double team on a tall pass to Howard. Howard runs it down as Pittsfield aggressive in the man-to-man here in the early going. Ball handoff goes to Eaton, and traveling the call. Already the third turnover by the Lady Tigers.
Very aggressive on the defense are the guards, as they have been throughout, and if you let them play a little bit, it'll be a fun game.
Ramsey will bring it up for the Lady Sockies as the Tigers start in a man-to-man defense as well. Here's McCartney with it on the right wing. Works a little pick-and-roll action with Frieden. Out top, Deegan Allen took her eye off of it, and a turnover on the Lady Sockies. And then as the ball comes the other way, a reach-in foul going to be called, I believe, on Allen.
Deegan Allen will pick up our first foul of the ball game. It'll be ball out of bounds for Illini Bluffs at the 7:01 mark. Just a 2-0 ball game on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard.
Davis to inbound for the Lady Tigers. And bounce pass comes to Eaton, looking down low, ball tipped away by Frieden, goes out of bounds, and they'll say last touch by Illini Bluffs, and a turnover on the Tigers.
Defense. Bob Hembrough, who coached here at Beardstown for many years for the boys, would love the way they play defense in this one.
McCartney with the deep into the corner, that's to Allen. Back to McCartney on the wing. Works the pick and roll, now gets Simon involved, who had a good game for the Lady Sockies last night as well. Allen gets a touch top of the key. She'll try the dribble drive, turns the corner, kind of puts up a scoop shot, no good. But bumped in fouled, the official says, and Allen heads to the free throw line.
That's going to go against Raymer. That'll be her first. Team first shooting free throws will be Deegan Allen, the sophomore. 6:37 left first quarter. First one is up and good.
Tim Waters and Waters Concrete, they offer quality concrete for your new build, driveways, decorative patios, sidewalks, anything with concrete. Waters Concrete, ready to serve you. 309-252-1052.
Allen no good on the second one, and the rebound comes off to Illini Bluffs.
Lady Tigers bring the ball into the front court in the hands of Brenna Davis, on the runner, left hand, no good. Rebound tipped around and down to McCartney for Pittsfield. She'll push it ahead to Allen. Allen, a cross-court pass to Ramsey, who puts it up and in. Might have got away with steps on that one. Not called, and Ramsey's got her second basket of the ball game. 5-0 the score. Ball comes into the front court to Finn. Good quick pass down low. Raymer lays it up. Can't get it. Gets it back. Puts it up. Won't fall. Rebound is a tie ball, and it'll be Illini Bluffs basketball on the alternating possession arrow.
Like the way the Lady Sockies are hitting the boards early, though, Charlie. They're not giving anybody a freebie. If you miss those bunnies down low, that'll hurt you down the road.
I would say player for player, Illini Bluffs has the size advantage in this contest. But it's pretty close. Here's a pass on the left side to Eaton. She'll throw it back out top to Finn. Finn on the left side. Davis tries the dribble drive on the baseline. Good take and gets it to go. Brenna Davis with her first two and puts the Lady Tigers on the board. Ramsey the other way to McCartney on the wing. Out top, Reese Ramsey. Works off of the screen. Pulls up for a jumper. In and out, no good. Rebound out of bounds, and it'll head the way of the Lady Tigers.
That time Eaton had the rebound, but Madison Frieden knocked it out of her hands, out of bounds. It'll be Illini Bluffs basketball.
Finn with it near the sideline. Now in the backcourt, Eaton works it across to Howard. Howard on the crossover dribble drive. Throws to the corner in Davis. Davis looks to make the pass into the paint. Here's a shot put up by Eaton. It's good. Good entry pass, and Eaton puts it in for another two and makes it a 5-4 score. Seems like Illini Bluffs would like to make this more of a half-court contest, while Pittsfield would like to obviously have the full-court pressure. Here's a bump and a foul. That was Simon went to the basket.
Raymer's going to pick up the second foul. It's ball out of bounds for the Lady Sockies. Replacement coming in will be Emerson Eaton. Emerson is a freshman.
The Lady Tigers had a really, really good junior high volleyball team last year. Is now travel called on Pittsfield, the third turnover by the Lady Sockies. And Emerson Eaton was a big part of that, of course.
Yeah, and Illini Bluffs has had a good junior high program, had success again this year in the junior high level.
Honestly, here's a blocking foul on the backcourt called on McCartney.
That'll be her first, team second?
Second, yep. Out of bounds on the sideline to Illini Bluffs. Tigers shooting for their first lead of the contest, trailing 5-4. As Finn tries the entry pass, it's too high, and McCartney gets the takeaway. She'll push the pace into the front court. Kicks on the right side to Frieden from 15, finds the mark.
Need that points from other people. That's a good shot.
7-4 the score. 4:35 to play in the half. Here's a steal by Deegan Allen. Pushes ahead to McCartney. Larceny. Layup no good, though. And the rebound down to Davis. She'll work it quickly into the front court. Stolen away by Simon. To McCartney, who pushes ahead. Looking on the wing to Allen. Allen dribble drive. Hammers. She'll shoot two.
Allen will go back to the free throw line where she's 1 for 2, I do believe, in the night. 7-4 Sockies. 4:18 left first quarter. And the foul this time goes against Davis. It'll be her first and team third. Allen to shoot the free throws. First one is up and short.
Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield. Always a good time with your friends at Bowlers Universe. They're open until midnight tonight. Saturdays 4 to midnight, and the rest of the week, Monday through Thursday, 11 to 10. Great food specials each day at Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield.
Peebles into the game for the first time. Frieden sits down. Second free throw, no good. Simon's fighting for it and comes away with it. Shot up, won't fall. Rebound loose. Illini Bluffs has got it. Now the ball's loose.
Simon gets the takeaway to Allen on the right wing. She'll try the dribble drive. Pass across the baseline. Knocked out of bounds by the Tigers. Good hustle that time on the defensive side by Shanoa Howard, a freshman into the game, wearing the number 3 for Illini Bluffs. 4:05 to play in the first in a 7-4 contest. That's Simon to inbound to Allen. Looks on the right side. Ramsey left alone for a 3. No good as it rattles in and out. And the rebound secured by Emerson Eaton.
her first board of the night.
Long pass into the front court to try to find Chloe Eaton, knocked away by Deegan Allen out of bounds. And it'll be Lady Tigers basketball on the baseline.
Almost a toss up there with Chloe Eaton and her, and Chloe's got a little size on her. I thought maybe the hand went there for Illini Bluffs.
Inbounds pass to Emerson Eaton. Her shot no good. Rebound on the play. Simon kept it alive, and Ramsey gets the ball. She'll work it into the front court. Passes to the wing in McCartney. Both teams playing really well on the defensive side. Here's McCartney on a tough pull-up, no good. Allen gets the offensive rebound, now trying to get it back out of there, in some trouble, and we'll get a timeout called for Noah Mendenhall on the first Adams Fiber timeout of the night. 3:33 to play in the first. 7-4 Pittsfield on top of Illini Bluffs. This break in the action brought to you by Adams Fiber. They're local and providing the ultimate internet experience. Learn more at followthefiber.net. Ball out of bounds underneath for Pittsfield as McCartney will throw it out top. Ball tipped but run down by the freshman Bailey Hill, who checked in during the dead ball. So Hill and Peebles join Ramsey, Simon, and McCartney for Pittsfield. Lady Sakis have a 7-4 advantage with 3:20 to play in the first. Here's Hill in the corner to Simon. Ball knocked loose and a tie-up. It'll stay with the Lady Sakis here. Good job by Brenna Davis to try to get the takeaway for her team. Both teams are very aggressive in the man-to-man. Nobody's standing around in a zone. Very active defense. And that's why you're seeing such a tight contest. Could be a lower scoring game because of that as the ball comes back to the corner to Simon. She'll work it out to Ramsey. Ramsey dribble drive, tough runner, no good. Rebound, Emerson Eaton kept it alive to her teammate, Howard. That's Shanoa Howard on the run the other way. Ball knocked away by Ramsey from behind. It'll go out of bounds on the sideline for the Lady Tigers.
Yeah, just 8 shots for Pittsfield, 6 for Illini Bluffs here in the first 5 minutes.
Inbounds pass comes to Emerson Eaton. She'll give the ball off in the paint to Chloe Eaton. Skipped the cross on the left side now. Davis drives against Ramsey, gets by her and to the window and scores. Good take by Brenna Davis, her second basket of the contest to make it a 7-6 score. Ramsey to McCartney in the corner, going to launch from downtown and hit it from the corner.
That'll loosen things up a little bit.
McCartney's first bucket of the ball game from distance to make it a 10-6 advantage for Pittsfield. In the backcourt with it is Maddie Stevens, another freshman. Just so many youngsters in this game for both teams. Pass on the left side, Chloe Eaton. Pull-up jump shot, good look, and gets it to go. Got the shooter's roll that time on a good take. Cuts the Pittsfield lead to 2. Ramsey wants to push the other way. Tries a little scoop shot, no good. Might have forced that one. Rebound on the play down to Maddie Stevens. Stevens will push into the front court. Works it to Eaton. Pass down low. Stepping into the lane of the pass was Lila Simon once again. Simon cross-court pass to Hill. Hill on the baseline move. Passes it out to Peebles. Extra pass McCartney. Now Ramsey fakes and puts it on the deck. Leaves it off for Simon, who travels. She just needed to catch and shoot it that time. Had a good look, but shuffled the feet. Here comes Sophie Gingler in for the first time for Pittsfield, replacing Simon with 1:50 to play in the first. Ball to bounce for Illini Bluffs, trying to tie or take the lead here.
Pittsfield 4 turnovers, 9 on Illini Bluffs so far.
Inbounds pass comes to Howard in the backcourt. She'll get the ball off to Brenna Davis. The lone senior on this team has her pocket pick. 3-on-1 for Pittsfield into the front court. Ramsey to McCartney off the window and in for 2. Good sharing of the basketball that time by the Lady Sakis. 1:30 to play in the opening period. Howard with it. That's Shanoa Howard, the freshman. Working against fellow freshman Bailey Hill. Turns the corner. Kicks it out of the left wing to Chloe Eaton. Eaton. Pass on the right side. Davis for the 3. Back iron won't fall. And Gingler has the board for Pittsfield.
What a job by Gingler getting position.
She'll push it ahead to Peebles. Peebles didn't have the numbers. Pulls it out to Ramsey. Good look. 3 left wing. It's off the mark. And the rebound pulled in by Maddie Stevens with a minute to play in this first period. Here's the ball tied up. Bailey Hill on the floor after it, along with Maddie Stevens. Good hustle by both of those young ladies. And the possession arrow right now favors Illini
Yeah,
Bluffs.
it's Illini Bluffs ball. I'll tell you, Illini Bluffs hanging around, doing a good job. That many turnovers, missing a lot of bunnies. They could have a lead right now.
And bounce pass comes to Davis. Now to Howard. She'll walk it up with under a minute to play in this first quarter. Into a double team, and now Illini Bluffs would like one of those Adams Network timeouts. 12-8 the lead for Pittsfield over Illini Bluffs. 50.5 seconds to play in the first.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
Following the Adams Network timeout taken by the Illini Bluffs Lady Tigers, they'll have the basketball sideline out of bounds in the front court here. The Beardstown High School Gymnasium, trailing Pittsfield 12-8. Eaton gets it on the inbounds to Howard on the right wing. She'll try the dribble drive. Strong move, shot no good. Rebound loose, pulled down to Maddie Stevens. She'll get it off to Chloe Eaton. Pass back out front comes to Shanoa Howard with 35 seconds to play in the period. Now to Davis. Davis works against McCartney. Pass out front to Maddie Stevens.
Ooh.
Stevens extends a bit here. Drives. Shot no good. Good defense, it looked like, by Hill, but they'll say they got her with the arm at the last moment. And 2 shots coming up for Maddie Stevens.
Bailey Hill picks up the foul, her first, team third. 26.7 seconds left in the quarter. Who we got as a shooter, guys? She's
Stevens.
Stevens will be at the line looking for her first point. 26.7 seconds left in the quarter. First one up by Stevens is no good.
The Pike County Express is your local family-owned newspaper. They've been serving Pike County since 1991. You can check them out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you.
Davis and Olivia Howard back in the game for the Tigers.
Good rotation for Illini Bluffs here early.
Maddie Stevens' second free throw is good.
Finds the mark on the second of the 2-shot foul and cuts it down to a 3-point lead with 23 seconds to play in the opening period.
Pittsfield wasn't real good from the 3 last night, and they're only 1 for 4 today.
Ramsey has it on the dribble out front on a little 1-4 set with 10 seconds to play. She'll get a screen here from Gingler. Kicks to McCartney, right side 3. It clangs off the rim, no good. Rebound fought for, down to Olivia Howard. Howard will hold the ball in the backcourt, and that's where things will end in quarter number 1. After 1, it's the Pittsfield Lady Sockies 12, the Illini Bluffs Lady Tigers 9. Second quarter action your way next on Central Illinois Sports.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
Best Systems Auto Sales, located at 802 West Washington Street in Pittsfield between Best Systems Car Wash and O'Reilly Auto Parts, is the place to go for your next pre-owned vehicle purchase. Check out this deal from Best Systems Auto Sales. This 2021 Ford Escape has 102,352 miles, is all-wheel drive, has leather interior, a lane departure warning system, and forward collision system. It is priced to sell at $19,250. Contact Best Systems Auto Sales to take a test drive. 217-939-7664.
Ready to start quarter number 2. Pittsfield on top 12-9 after the first. They'll have the basketball to start the second period.
5 for 13 from the field are the Sockies, 38%, 1 for 5 from the arc, 1 for 4 from the free throw line, 4 for 11 for Illini Bluffs, 0 for 1 from the arc, and 1 for 2 from the free throw line.
Pittsfield has their original starting lineup to start the second quarter. They'll give it back to Ramsey, trying to get her going from downtown. It's just off the mark, and on the rebound, a foul will be called on the floor against one of the Lady Tigers.
Nice job by Madison Frieden. Emerson Eaton will pick up the foul, her first of the second quarter.
Ball out of bounds on the baseline for Pittsfield as Simon will inbound. She'll lob it out front to McCartney. Works off the screen from Frieden. Over to Ramsey. She'll try to work the step back three now and finds the mark. Ramsey with the tray to make it 15-9, the biggest lead of the contest right now for Pittsfield, this 6-point lead. Into the front court, Shanoa Howard drives down the sideline, ball knocked away, recovered by Eaton, who gives a nice pass down low to Davis, and she'll put it up and in for two. Good find by the freshman, Emerson Eaton.
Davis with 6.
McCartney out front for Pittsfield. Works off an illegal screen, and Frieden will be called for it as she stuck the leg out that time.
Frieden's first, team first, turnover number 5.
Back it goes to Illini Bluffs. Tigers trailing by 4 with 7:11 to play in the first half. Shanoa Howard to the backcourt against the 1-2-2 pressure of Pittsfield. She'll work against McCartney. Gets it across the time stripe. And looks to set the offense in motion. Ball handoff left side, Davis. Looking in the post for Eaton. Frieden playing behind her. Gets the ball tipped but run down by Davis. Cross pass to Olivia Howard. Really looking for the freshman. Here's a good help side defense by Ramsey and a takeaway by Pittsfield. The 11th turnover by Illini Bluffs. Ball into the corner on the left side. That's to Deegan Allen. Off to Simon. She'll to see the seas parted for her that time. Put it up and in for the layup to make it a 6-point lead once again.
Her first 2 of the night, and that's pretty.
Howard with it. The freshman tasked to bring the ball toward the front court. She'll get it over to Stevens, and a tough spot ball stolen away by Ramsey. Ramsey with the quick hands. Layup up is good again. Another 2 for Ramsey, and an 8-point Lady Saki lead, largest of the contest right now on the PCRE scoreboard. Howard into the front court with the basketball for Illini Bluffs. Tiptoeing that half-court line.
Get Howard to go left. I think you'll have an advantage.
Here's a drive by Davis as she finds an opening. Shot no good, but a late call here is Maddie Frieden going to get called for her second foul of the quarter.
Frieden second, team second, shooting foul. Is that Davis at the free throw line?
It is Brenna Davis.
They'll shoot 2 free throws, third and fourth of the night, 19-11 Pittsfield, 5:53 left in the half. First one up by Davis is good.
McCartney Storage, located on the north end of Pittsfield, is a great place to store your boats, RVs, extra vehicles, and more with affordable monthly rates. There's no reason to look anywhere else. Call Michael McCartney at McCartney Storage, 217-248-0011. 6, a serious number, but not able to have that many players on the court.
Might be able to get a drink for 85 cents or something. Never know. Free throw up by Davis is in and out, back in. She's got 9.
That was really before inflation went wild, Jack. It's now like they score 6. First of all, it's a miracle with the Cardinals, and then the drink's only $7.
Okay, you need your debit card, no doubt about it.
Ramsey into the front court for Pittsfield. Lady Sakis have a 19-13 lead. She'll work the dribble drive, kicks it to Simon, puts it on the deck. Ball gets reversed to McCartney on the right wing. Both teams have stayed pat in the man-to-man. Here's Ramsey, blows by on the baseline and soars and scores 2 more.
Give her 11.
Another 2 for Reese Ramsey and makes it 21-13. Into the front court, Davis with the basketball. Nice find down low to Eaton, who lays it up with the left hand and in for 2.
Is that Chloe?
That was Emerson.
Thank you.
Emerson Eaton, not to be confused with Chloe Eaton, who's also on the floor. One's a freshman and one is a junior. Here's Ramsey on a pull-up 3 now. It's good again. She's starting to feel it for Pittsfield and makes it a 9-point lead. Just under 5 minutes to play in the first half. Howard in the backcourt. Long pass going to go out of bounds. A turnover on Illini Bluffs is their 13th. And you know, Jack, it's always a good feeling as a coach to have a player like Ramsey that when you need to go get a bucket, she can go get a bucket, and it seems like they come in bunches for her.
The thing I like most of all is the guards and how they turn people away from where they want to go, and that causes problems.
McCartney with it on the wing right side to Simon. Can dribble. Now does. Tries the drive. Wild shot, no good. And the rebound pulled in by Davis. Outlet pass goes to Stevens. Quick pass into the front court. That's to Howard. Looking for the post, but here's McCartney on the steal on a good defensive rotation. Pushes ahead to Ramsey. Ramsey on the crossover. Dribble drive. Runner-up won't fall. Rebound secured by Davis for the Lady Tigers. She's into a double team. Now the ball knocked away out of bounds by McCartney. And it'll remain with Illini Bluffs as here comes Shanoa Howard back into the game, replacing Olivia Howard. On the other side, Pittsfield brings back Gingler and Hill, replacing McCartney and Simon.
I think that gives you some extra pressure on their freshman guard coming into the game with some fresh legs out there.
Olivia Howard just sat down as Shanoa Howard came back in. Shanoa on the drive. Good take to the rim. Shot no good. Weak side rebound up no good for Emerson Eaton, but she's fouled and heads to the free throw line.
It will be Ramsey with her first of the day. Third team foul, free throws, and Emerson Eaton at the free throw line. Has 2 points on the day, 24-15. First free throw, crawls over the front of the rim and goes in.
Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank here to help you with your next auto, residential, or commercial loan. Give Damon Emmerich a call, 217-285-4404.
Eaton short on the second one. Rebound comes off to Bailey Hill.
Hill will bring it toward the front court for Pittsfield. In a 24-16 game, just a little over halfway through quarter number 2. Ramsey looks to the sideline for the play call. She'll pull up for a three. It's no good, and the rebound pulled down by Stevens. She'll have it now swiped away. Guess who? Ramsey has the takeaway. Held the defender, gets it down to Allen, who puts it up and in for the bucket to make it a 10-point, 26-16 lead.
Allen with now 3 in the game.
Davis into the front court, throws over the top to Shanoa Howard. Down low to Eaton, and she'll be bumped into by Bailey Hill.
Hill will put both hands on her, give her a little shove, pick up her second foul. Fourth team foul of the quarter with 3:14 left. So after this, we will see Illini Bluffs at the free throw line.
Inbounds pass from Brenna Davis here for the Lady Tigers. Looking, finds an opening off a little curl screen, up and good by Chloe Eaton. Well-designed inbounds play by Illini Bluffs. Allen works off of the screen from Gingler. All the way around the horn, back to Ramsey on the left wing. Gets the ball screen, launches again from distance, and it's good. Tickling the twine from 19-9 Reese Ramsey. Makes it 29-18 Pittsfield.
Ramsey now with 17.
She had 29 last night. Stevens turns the corner, gets it down low. That's to Eaton. Shot no good, gets her own board, puts it back up and in. Emerson Eaton doing a really nice job to seal off the defender with her hip, which allowed her to have the opening. And then even though she missed the initial shot, was in good position for the putback. Here's Allen to Ramsey in the corner. Little jab step. Now she'll put it on the deck. Drive inside. Runner-up is over the front of the rim and in for another 2. 19 now for Ramsey. 2:10 to play in the half. She's scored a lot in the second quarter. On the left side, Chloe Eaton. Spin moves into a double team and a travel going to be called. And a turnover on Illini Bluffs here as Lincoln McCartney checks back in for Pittsfield. Sitting down Deegan Allen. On the other side returning is Annabelle Raymer with 2 fouls. She replaces Emerson Eaton.
Turnover number 16, U.S. Ramsey now with 19. 17 of them are in this quarter.
It's a good quarter.
It's a career for me.
Yeah, it'd be more than your career, John's career, my career. Steve, did you ever score 17? I don't think so either.
On my ACT, I did.
Yeah, here's Ramsey on a step back 3, short. Rebound down to Peebles. She'll put it back up and can't get it to go. But Taylor Peebles is hacked in the act and she'll shoot 2 shots.
You need things like that. Maddie Stevens picks up the foul, her first, team second. Peebles, the senior, coming in with good leadership, 31-20, 136 left in half. PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Peebles misses the first.
Real and Twine, just across from the airport in Pittsfield, your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, benches, and much, much more, all made locally by the good folks at Real, Net, and Twine. Stop by and see them or call 285-5013.
Peebles makes the adjustment, gives the Sockies a 12-point lead.
Reese Ramsey takes a chair for the first time in the contest as Lila Simon is back in for the Lady Sockies. Here's a ball knocked away on the deflection by Bailey Hill.
Like the minutes that Hill's giving this team right now. Showing that aggressiveness.
Lady Tigers looking to get it in. They do get the ball into Shanoa Howard. She's full speed ahead toward the front court. Gingler trying to cut her off there and does, all the way down to the baseline, though. Good look by Davis, steps inside the arc and hits it.
She knew the place she wanted to get. She's got 10.
Got to that scoring spot and cuts it down to a 10-point lead with 1:18 to play in the period. Here's McCartney on the wing to Hill. Hill tries to drive baseline, throws it back over the top of the defense to McCartney. Over to Simon. Shovels it off to Hill. Well, a 3-guard weave out front. Now Peebles will put it on the deck. She blows by the defender. Shot no good. A rebound on the play by Davis, who got a nice block, but then her outlet pass is stolen by Gingler. Under a minute to play in the half. Pittsfield gets a second opportunity here. Now Peebles drives in. Runner up over the rim, no good. Out of bounds off of Illini Bluffs. And it'll stay with the Lady Sakis once again. 2 good looks for Taylor Peebles down there. Neither one has gone in, but you like the aggressiveness she showed there on the move to the basket.
Lila Simon just about picked up a foul there.
But she didn't, did she?
Did not.
Inbounds pass to Hill. Off of the Peebles screen. She'll try the drive in the lane. Kicks it out right side. Gingler 3. It's a little short. And the rebound, we'll see a tie-up or a foul call there. It's going to be a foul whistled on Pittsfield.
Peebles will pick up the foul. Her first, team 5th. That'll be free throws on the other end. Pittsfield just 2 of 6 from the free throw line, 4 of 6 for Illini Bluffs. 10-point game, 32-22, 38.3 seconds left in this quarter. You know, this 38 seconds is something that could really establish the way the second half's going to be. First free throw is up and in and out, no good.
LSSD Trucking and 3D Leasing. For all of your trucking and hauling needs, see the Dunhams and their professional team at LSSD Trucking and 3D Leasing, 217-285-2808.
Second free throw up and good. Give her 11.
We might have seen Pittsfield put Ramsey back in for the last 35 here, but she stays on the bench for the moment. As Simon has the basketball, the Peebles on the left wing. Works the crossover, hands it off to Gingler. Bounce pass in the corner to Hill. She'll work it back out top. Peebles turns down the 3, over to Simon. To McCartney with 17 seconds. She shoots from just inside the volleyball line, and it's up and good by Lincoln McCartney.
Give her 8.
A deep one there by the freshman with 8 seconds to play in the half. Howard caught near the half-court line. Ball knocked away by Peebles, run down by Stevens. She'll put up a free throw line jumper, no good. Peebles gets the rebound as the buzzer sounds, and we head to halftime. The Little Jess Motors halftime show from the 42nd annual Beardstown Lady Tiger Classic. The Pittsfield Lady Sakis lead the Illini Bluffs Lady Tigers 35-23.
Your friends at Little Jess Motor Company are proud to sponsor today's halftime show. As you start to wrap up your presents at Little Jess, we're ready to wrap up the year. What better way to show your love than by giving a gift of a new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram from Little Jess? During the Wrap Up the Year sales event, you can save up to $10,000 on a 24 Jeep Wagoneer with select competitive model. Get a new $60,000 2025 Ram Crew Cab Bighorn for just $49,325. Looking for a new Wrangler to get you through the snow? Drive one for just $499 per month. Season's greetings from Little Jess, serving the Tri-States for 7 decades.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Your Jeep, truck, and SUV are only as good as the tires and rims they run on. On or off-road, go full throttle.
It's time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Matthews, and Kaylee Fessler. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
Press Yours On You would like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this season. If you are looking to get team shirts or spirit wear for yourself, remember Press Yours On You. We have over 1,400 square feet of retail space, so pop in and see what we have to offer. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, and banners. The Walker family has proudly owned and operated Press Yours On You for over 18 years. Being a small-town business, our goal is customer satisfaction. We would like to thank everyone who has supported us. As always, thank you for supporting local.
Welcome back on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. A halftime lead for the Pittsfield Lady Sockies on top of the Illini Bluffs Tigers here in the quarterfinal matchup. Pittsfield on top 35-23. Jack's got a look at some of your halftime stats.
12-9 after one quarter, 35-23 at half. As Charlie told you, Pittsfield's turned the ball over 5 times. Illini Bluffs 17 times in the first half. Foul situation, Bailey Hill and Madison Frieden have 2 apiece. Lincoln McCartney, Reese Ramsey, Deegan Allen, and Taylor Peebles for Pittsfield with 1 foul apiece. No foul trouble for Illini Bluffs. 2 on Annabelle Raymer, 1 on Maddie Stevens, 1 on Emerson Eaton, and 1 on Brenna Davis in the first half. Rebounds are fairly equal for the 2 teams, but Brenna Davis has been a powerhouse on the boards for Illini Bluffs. It is a 35-23 halftime score on the Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram halftime show. We'll tell you individual stats, shooting percentages, and more after these. Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Make sure you include the Damon guys to get it right the first time. Residential and commercial, new builds, or existing. Call Braden at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family. Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs.
Fostered Farm Equipment has served our community since 1986, carrying the quality brands you know and trust. Now in our second generation, we are proud to continue our family's legacy of quality customer service from showroom to field. We offer new, used, and consignment sales, so whether you're working 1 acre or 1,000, we have something for every operation. Our customers work hard. That's why we work hard to keep America's farmer in the field and not in the shop. We look forward to serving our community and customers for decades to come.
United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at No. 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card. 35-23, the halftime lead. Hey, let me tell you about my buddies at Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Quincy, Illinois. Right across from Quincy High School. Got great deals to end the year. Lot full of cars, great deals, great financing, interest rates going down. Family owned and operated, 3431 Main Street, Quincy, Illinois. LittleJessMotor.com. Pittsfield is 14 of 30 from the field, 47%. 5 of 11 from the arc, 45%. 2 of 6 from the free throw line, 33%. Reese Ramsey leads the way with 19 points. Madison Frieden added 2, 3 for Deegan Allen. Peebles had 1 from the free throw line, 8 from McCartney. Lila Simons with a bucket in the first half. On the Illini Bluff side, 9 of 19, 47%. 0 of 1 from the arc, 5 of 7 from the free throw line, 71.4%. It's been Brenna Davis with 11 points and 6 boards in the first half. 5 for Emerson Eaton off the bench. 6 for Chloe Eaton. Also a single point for Maddie Stevens. And others have played but have not scored. It is a 35-23 Pittsfield lead, tying their biggest lead of the ball game. We'll come back with the second half play-by-play and more on Central Illinois Sports. When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
GSI grain bins are built using the highest strength steel available. This allows you to store more grain to maximize your profitability and efficiency. Buy one now and receive our winter discount program. Mixer Lumber Company, your GSI grain bin dealer.
Sports families, come check out Central Valley Sports, the new facility in town. Located 3 miles south of Winchester at 520 Winchester Glasgow Road. Batting cages, pitching mounds, pitching machines, and more. Open to all ages and skill levels. The facility is available for team rental, individual membership, and family memberships. Be sure to check out the Central Valley Sports Facebook page for more information and stay up to date on individual lessons and camps offered throughout the year.
Game Masters Outdoors in Quincy is your ultimate destination for game cameras and hunting gear. Discover top-notch game cameras to elevate your outdoor experience. From firearms and ammunition to optics and outdoor equipment, we've got you covered. Enjoy free shipping on most orders. Browse our vast selection of high-quality gear and find everything you need for your next adventure. Visit GameMastersOutdoors.com today.
Just about ready to start second half action here on Central Illinois Sports. It'll be, I'm saying it's Pittsfield basketball to start the second half, but I had it as Illini Bluffs, but they're probably right at the bench, I would say. Big first half by Reese Ramsey for the Lady Sockies, and they have a 12-point lead here at the break.
That bench has more experience than we do. They've been here for 2 long days.
Yep, Pittsfield will start with Simon, Ramsey, Allen, McCartney, and Frieden, their original starters. On the other side, we see Davis along with Chloe Eaton, Raymer, who had to sit much of the first half in foul trouble, Olivia Howard, and the fifth young lady is Sarah Finn. All right, we're underway here in the third.
See what the special is that Noah Mendenhall drew up at halftime.
McCartney gets it on the wing right side. Wants Frieden to clear out of there. Needs to dribble now, and does. Gets it to Frieden out front. Over to Simon on the wing. To McCartney, top of the key. Frieden now puts it on the deck. Dribble drive inside. Kicks to the corner to Allen for a three. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound down to Frieden. She'll put up a turnaround shot, no good. Block. Rebound down to Allen. Her pass is now swiped and stolen away by Olivia Howard. Pushes it quickly into the front court. That's to Chloe Eaton. Runs it down, throws a pass down low. Comes away to Sarah Finn, whose 8-footer is not going to fall through. But she hustles after her own rebound. Shot blocked by Ramsey, and she'll get the board. Allen leaked back into the front court. She'll get the open layup and put it up and in for two.
Give her 5.
Makes it 37-23, the Pittsfield lead.
That's the biggest.
Sure, if Deegan talks to Reese on the car ride to the bus and says, hey, I'm going to be open up the court. You can go ahead and pass it to me. I promise I'll put it in here for you.
2 turnovers in the second half now. 18 in the ball game for Illini Bluffs. 6:45 left in the quarter. Pittsfield with a 14-point lead.
McCartney with it on the right wing. Gets it to Frieden. Simon on the wing, looks for the opening. She'll throw between the circles out to Reese Ramsey. Patient on the offensive side here against the man-to-man of Illini Bluffs. Now Ramsey steps back for a three and hits another.
22 on the night.
Yeah, she's a pretty good freshman, I guess.
Not too bad.
Plays it pretty well on the defensive side, too. And she can pass. Howard with it into the front court, into a double team. Works a pass out of it, saved in by her teammate. Comes free down low to Raymer. Good pass, quick one down low up to Chloe Eaton, who lays it in for two. Good ball move by the Lady Tigers.
8 points for Eaton now.
Makes it a 40-25 score with under 6 minutes to play in the third. Simon with it on the right wing to Frieden out front. She'll step out for a three. It's no good. Follows her own shot, though, and is bumped and fouled by Finn.
Finn will pick up her first foul of the second half. Ball out of bounds, Pittsfield. Good hustle by Madison Frieden, who picks up her third offensive board of the night.
You don't see Maddie shoot too much from distance, but you don't mind when she gets an open look like she had there. Now she'll turn the corner, get downhill, left-hand runner up, no good, and then on the rebound, I believe we'll see Frieden on the foul, and we will.
Frieden will pick up the foul. It'll be her third, team first. 5:40 left in the quarter. 40-25 is the score. Full court pressure by the Sockies.
Finn with it in the backcourt, trying to avoid the double team. Will have the ball knocked away, and a timeout going to be taken on the Adams Fiber timeout. Follow the Fiber.net to learn about the great internet service provided by our friends at Adams Fiber.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account, plus ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Timeout taken by the Lady Tigers, their second of the contest, to avoid the turnover in the backcourt as Sarah Finn had gotten caught along the sideline.
Well, Finn hadn't been in the game and felt that pressure, and now she knows a little bit more what to expect.
Davis will now play the point. She'll dribble it up, give it off to Olivia Howard. Howard looking in the post as Raymer trying to get position down there. Another ball tied up by Ramsey. It'll stay with the, McCartney. It'll stay with the Tigers.
Look for the bright shoes. When they're the white ones with the stripe across the top.
I can't see shoes, Jack. Oh. Davis to throw it in. Looking here, close to 5, and gets it into Finn. Finn gets by for a moment. Now she's back into a double team and loses her footing, the official says. Coach Belleville said, I don't think she just fell on her own.
Said she usually is able to stand up on both feet, but a lot of pressure that time, and when you pull the ball away, you kind of lose your footing, and that's what happened that time.
And Deacon Allen might have bumped her into the front court. Ramsey with it with 5:09 to play in the third.
She still lost her footing.
Simon out top to Frieden. Over to McCartney. Looking for Ramsey out top. Good ball movement here by the Lady Sockies. Now a pass, dangerous one. And Finn knocks it away. Good defensive pressure by Sarah Finn, the junior.
Simon saved him a turnover by fighting with Finn on that one. But, yeah, Finn got that lead hand out there like you're supposed to and just about got the steal.
Simon said no turnover.
Simon said.
Ramsey on the crossover, kicks to the wing. McCartney, good look, 3. It's off the iron. Rebound tipped around down there and pulled in by Raymer. Outlet pass to Finn. Pushes it ahead to Chloe Eaton, who will lay it up and in for 2. Good transition by the Lady Tigers to cut it down to a 13-point lead.
Chloe Eaton now with 10.
So a lot of time left in this contest. Here's McCartney to Frieden, just inside the arc. It's short. And the rebound is hustled after to McCartney. She'll get it to Frieden, now just inside the arc on the right side, and it's good. She's going to need to put a little more arch on it.
She's got 4.
A little more flick of the wrist. And makes it 42-27 on the PCRE scoreboard.
Ooh.
Here's a pass into the front court to Finn. Looking down low, wide open. Annabelle Raymer leaves it up and in for 2 as Pittsfield's rotation a little bit off that time. Makes it 42-29.
John, look up and see what Raymer's got on the board. Points.
She's got 5. I'm not John, but you get it. Here's Allen out front, and let's say she traveled before she put the ball on the ground, and a turnover on the Lady Sockies will allow Hannah Williams to check in for the first time. The 5'6" senior, she'll replace Simon. On the other side, back into the contest, Maddie Stevens, the freshman. She'll replace Sarah Finn.
Sockies' 7th turnover, 2nd in the second half. Hannah Williams, the senior, going to get some time here, see if she can create some havoc.
Inbounds pass will come into Brenna Davis. Guarded by Williams. Williams giving up quite a bit of size there, but she's really aggressive defensively. Now to Eaton near the half-court line. Ball knocked loose. Ramsey saves it in, but it's back into the hands of Chloe Eaton. Eaton drives in. Down low to Raymer. Left-hand shot no good. Good box out by Frieden, and she'll get the board. Outlet pass to McCartney into the front court. Over to Ramsey. She'll put it on the deck now. Top of the key, McCartney. Dribble drive. Bounce pass. Ooh, what a find to Frieden, who puts it up and in for 2.
That was pretty.
Makes it a 15-point lead again with 3:04 to play in the third.
Look at Hannah Williams out there working her tail off, though.
Limited minutes for her a lot of the times, but she makes the most of them when she's out there.
Yeah, I'll see her in practice. She put two hands on people and just shove them around.
Here's a three on the way. Good luck, Brenna Davis. No good. Another good box out, this time by Williams, and she'll get the board.
Good job, Hannah.
She'll get it off to McCartney. To Reese Ramsey. Shot up no good. Fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line. But I want to look at that pass a moment ago by Lincoln McCartney on the Northwestern Mutual instant replay. Watch this. They'll get it to McCartney. She'll have a drive. Draws the defender, and boom, there's Maddie Frieden open for the two.
Free throws by Ramsey. First ones of the night. Has 22 points. Make it 23 as she's good on the first.
Waters Concrete and Tim Waters, they offer quality concrete for your new build, driveways, decorative patios, sidewalks, anything with concrete. It's Waters Concrete, ready to serve you. 309-252-1052.
45-29, make it 46-29, biggest lead of the night.
Rob Cook says he doesn't believe Hannah Williams is 5'6". And I'll tell you what, Rob, Jack will wrestle you to see who's right. All right, here's a foul now in the front court called on Lincoln McCartney, her second.
McCartney will pick up the second. I don't think Rob Cook's 5'6" either, and I don't think either one of us' weight is right on their driver's license.
Well, I mean.
You go look at yours, Rob.
Here's a ball handoff out front. Now McCartney gets a steal. She'll lead the charge into the front court. Runner up off the window, in and out, no good. Just wouldn't fall through. And on the rebound was Chloe Eaton. Long pass into the front court to Emerson Eaton. She'll try the drive in. Might have got away with an extra step. Ball tipped and taken away by Taylor Peebles.
Second steal for Peebles. Nice job.
Gets it to McCartney into the front court. Left side, here's Ramsey for a three. No good. Rebound on the weak side. Bailey Hill runs it down in the corner for Pittsfield. Off to Williams. Out top to McCartney. On the shot fake. Finds Ramsey. Extra pass to Peebles. 1:50 to play in the quarter and a 46-29 lead for Pittsfield. Hill with it back on the right wing. To McCartney. A little more patient offensively here for the Lady Sockies. Now Ramsey wants to use the screen from McCartney. She goes back to the baseline, kicks it to Williams from 8. In and out, won't fall. Rebound, a foul on Hannah Williams as she was over the back of Emerson Eaton.
Her first, team second. Hannah just had that one go in and out, and then she hustled after the ball again.
1:26 to play in the period. Inbounds pass will be lobbed to the half-court line to Chloe Eaton. She'll try the pass to Emerson Eaton. Ball knocked free, run down by Hannah Williams with the takeaway for the Lady Sockies.
22.
Williams to Hill on the right wing, McCartney. Puts it on the deck for Pittsfield, who had a little trouble with it there, kept it alive to Ramsey. In the corner to Williams. Now Hill, who's played some good minutes the last 2 days for Pittsfield.
Yep.
Now under a minute to play in the period. It's Ramsey on the dribble. Tries to split a double team, and a turnover here. Nope, just a held ball. It'll stay with the Lady Sockies.
Ramsey tried to do a little bit too much that time. 52.4 seconds left in the quarter. 46-29, and, you know, I know it's hard for them, but one last shot in the quarter wouldn't be a bad thing.
Pass comes to Ramsey. Back to the corner. It goes to McCartney. She'll pull it out on the dribble. I'll go right back in on the drive to Hill. Hill to McCartney, a little two-man game on that right side. Now Peebles gets it out front to Williams. Hands it off to Ramsey with 32 seconds. She'll pull up for a three. It's no good. Rebound, a battle underneath for it, and Maddie Stevens has it for Illini Bluffs. She now tries to get the ball to Davis. Davis caught in the backcourt, and Illini Bluffs wants to call the timeout with 19.1 seconds to play in the third. Timeout by the Lady Tigers on this Adams Fiber timeout.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us when we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening a small business, buying a home, planting a crop, having a baby. From your first car to life after retirement, Central State Bank is there for all of your life's milestones. CSB is central to your banking needs. Visit us in Clayton, Kinderhook, Pittsfield, Pleasant Hill, and Quincy, or at csb123.com. Central State Bank wishes all of the teams well on the hardwood this week. Kate Marable, real estate broker with Hometown Real Estate, would like to say good luck to all area teams and hopes everyone has a successful and healthy season. When you're in the market for a new home or would like to sell your home, be sure to call Kate Marable. Kate is a lifelong resident of the area and has experience in first-time home buyers, FHA, USDA, and VA loans. Call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809 for Kate Marable and Hometown Real Estate.
19.1 seconds to play in the third. Timeout was taken by Illini Bluffs on the Adams Fiber timeout. Follow thefiber.net to learn about their great internet offerings. Inbounds pass in the backcourt to Stevens with 17 seconds. Gets the ball off to Chloe Eaton. Howard works into the front court to Davis. Drives on the baseline. Ooh, good find to Chloe Eaton, who lays it up and in for two.
Chloe is having a night. Got 12.
Ramsey with it. She will launch a half-court shot. Good if it goes. It does not. And the third quarter comes to a close. As we head to the fourth, it's the Pittsfield Lady Sockies 46, the Illini Bluffs Lady Tigers 31 from Beardstown on Central Illinois Sports.
Are you planning on building? Let Pike County Lumber help. Whether it's big or small, we have everything you need. We carry all building materials like siding, roofing, cabinets, decking, doors, and windows, just to name a few. We also have plumbing and electrical supplies along with tools. From building your shop, your brand new home, or kitchen and bath remodel, Pike County Lumber is here to help. We're family owned for 3 generations. Pike County Lumber. For all your building needs, come see us in Pittsfield.
You've tried it, I've tried it, everyone needs to try it. Sugar and Smoke, 1258 West Washington in Pittsfield. Open Wednesday through Saturday at 11 a.m. Here's what others are saying. This place is fantastic in every way. Pulled pork, pulled chicken, brisket, ribs on the weekends, the best green beans, appetizers, nachos, pony shoes, pork burgers, celebrating 1 year in business. Sugar and Smoke, it's time to eat. Yum! 217-922-0067.
Ready to start quarter number 4. Illini Bluffs will have the basketball to start the final period, down 46-31 to Pittsfield.
Pittsfield 18 of 45, shooting 43% there, 6 of 16 from the arc, 4 of 8 from the free throw line, 13 of 27, 46% for Illini Bluffs, 0 of 2 and 5 of 7, 18 less shots than the Sockies, 15 more turnovers.
Here's a steal now by Sophie Gingler on the takeaway. She'll drive in, runner up good. Nice take to the rack by Gingler after the steal. Her first bucket here in the second half to make it 48-31, excuse me. Into the front court, Howard shovels it off to Chloe Eaton. There's a ball stolen away now by Simon. She'll push it ahead to Deegan Allen. Allen tried the reach-around pass to Frieden. Frieden now puts it up and can't get it to go. Rebound Simon. She'll put it back up with the left hand and in for 2 more. 50-31, the largest lead of the contest now for Pittsfield with 7:18 to play. Here's a nice back cut. Shot put up and good by Brenna Davis. Good find by the Lady Tigers, Maddie Stevens that time.
13 for her now.
50-33. Turnovers have been the difference in this game for the Lady Tigers, as they've just given Pittsfield so many more extra opportunities. As here's Hill with it. She'll try to drive. Pass down low, stolen away by Shanoa Howard. Howard into the front court. Ooh, good find to her teammate Eaton. Shot no good. Rebound down to Deegan Allen. She wants to bring it the other way. Will throw the pass. That is tipped and nearly stolen, but Frieden runs it down. She'll muscle up, put it up no good. Allen rebound. Throws it back out on the wing to Hill for a 3. It's off the mark. And the rebound down to Maddie Stevens for Illini Bluffs.
Allen might have got a little mugging on that one. May have to check with the police.
I think she can probably handle it herself.
She can.
Here's Stevens, and she'll be fouled by Deegan Allen.
Allen will pick up her second foul. First of the fourth quarter to 6:12 mark, 50-33.
Out of bounds on the sideline for Illini Bluffs as Davis will throw it in.
Winner plays at 7 o'clock tomorrow night.
Gets it to Stevens. Dribble drive, Stevens. Good take up and in for Maddie Stevens, the freshman, another 2 to make it 50-35.
Chance to take a charge there and kind of turned her back on that one.
Here's Simon on the wing. She'll start the dribble. Pittsfield without Ramsey to start the fourth. And Lincoln McCartney. So a little different look for them. As Gingler gets it out front, she'll help try to facilitate here. Over to Allen. Allen gets by, misses it off the front of the bottom of the iron, no good. And the rebound to Illini Bluffs. Davis into the front court. She'll leave it off on the wing. Here's a three on the way, no good. Rebound down to Hill. She'll push it ahead to Allen. Allen will run it down, then has to save it off of Howard as she was falling out of bounds. Does, and it will stay with Pittsfield on the baseline.
Heady move right there by Deegan Allen. No teammates to throw it to, so she gave it to the other team off their knees. Here comes Peebles into the game. She'll set Deegan Allen down with a big smile on her face. It's a game. You're supposed to have fun, right?
Inbounds pass will come to Frieden after it was deflected for a moment. She might have got
Pirouetted.
a travel. Not sure if Frieden took dance, but it looks like she had some training in that. Now here's Gingler. Out top to Simon. Over to Peebles for a three. Line drive hits the bottom of the net. Taylor Peebles with the train to make it 53-35 on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard with 5 minutes left. Peebles with 4 off the bench in this contest. As Stevens gets it out front, she'll feed the post to Emerson Eaton. Turnaround shot up and good. Good move.
Tell you what, these young ladies are talented. 8 for her now.
Eaton looks to be about 5'10", 5'11".
They know how to find the open person on the pass.
Here's Peebles, now turns the corner, drives in, runner up, no good. Rebound saved in by a hustling Sophie Gingler. Simon on the pull-up jump shot won't fall. Hill keeps it alive, but then the ball hit the baseline, so it'll go to Illini Bluffs. Into the contest for the Lady Tigers, Olivia Howard. She'll replace Chloe Eaton. On the other side, we see Megan Heffington, the 5'10" freshman, in for Pittsfield for the first time, as Madison Frieden goes to the bench. 53-37 the lead for Pittsfield. Down low, Eaton gets it. She'll throw it out. Here's a three on the way by Maddie Stevens, and they'll say her foot was on the line. Call it a 2. Stevens does make the shot, though, to make it a 14-point game as the ball now knocked out of bounds. With 4:04 to play, here comes Shelby Patterson into the game for Pittsfield, replacing Lila Simon. Still some time left in this one, and Illini Bluffs not laying off the intensity. The Pittsfield reserves will have to really take good care of it here. As Hill gets it, works off of the screen, down low, finds Gingler, had to make a nice catch on that ball. Now has the ball knocked off of her and out of bounds on a turnover on the Lady Sakis.
10 turnovers, 5 in each half for them now. 24 for Illini Bluffs.
3:50 left.
Just a 14-point game.
Here's a pass down low, wide open, shot no good. Rebound out of bounds. It'll head the way of Pittsfield as that time Brenna Davis missed the shot, and then the ball was kind of batted around on the rebound, and it hit her hand last.
That would have been a big bucket. Cut this thing to 11.
12, some might even say.
Okay.
Here's Gingler in the corner to Patterson, and just took her eyes off of it, and that ball goes through her hands and out of bounds, and the 11th turnover by Pittsfield.
When you get a chance to play, you got to be ready.
Yeah. We said last time, there's some of these young ladies that haven't gotten a lot of playing time because Pittsfield has not played a JV game yet this year. Is now traveling to call as Davis, they'll say, drug the pivot foot.
That's why it's important for some people to make considerations about coming out next year, along with the 8th graders coming up, some of the other people coming out. That's how you build the better team, is to have that tough practice.
Here's Hill on the dribble. Hands it off to Patterson. She's already used the bounce, needs some help. Finds Peebles on the cross-court pass. Peebles drives in. She'll throw it back out to Patterson, who will let it fly from just inside the arc, no good. Peebles' rebound put back, won't fall, but she's fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line.
Peebles with the nice catch that time and the save. She'll shoot a pair. Saki's just 4 of 8 from the free throw line. 3:02 left, 53-39. First one by Peebles is good.
Come out and see your friends at Bowler's Universe in Pittsfield, Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Fridays until midnight, Saturdays 4 to midnight. You'll find Bowler's Universe on the west side of Pittsfield, where you can come out for great fun and food with your friends.
6 points for Peebles on the night now, makes it 55-39.
2:57 to play. Howard with the basketball. This is Olivia Howard. She'll throw the pass on the right side. Stevens feeds the post. Ball comes back out on the right side. Davis puts it on the deck as she'll drive in. Runner-up is no good. Rebound down to Megan Heffington. Her outlet pass then stolen away by Stevens. Stevens the takeaway up and good. Steal on a layup to make it 55-41.
Stevens with 7.
Hill with it into the front court for the Lady Sockies. 2:30 to play. Guarded hard there by Maddie Stevens, and she'll be called for the bump.
Stevens will pick up the foul. It'll be her second. First team foul of the fourth quarter. Just one on each team. Now People sits down. Hannah Williams into the game.
Bounce pass near the half-court line to Bailey Hill. It's the screen. Puts up a 3. It's good. Hill with the tray to make it 58-41. I like to see the confidence out of the freshman.
Well, some would say, why would you shoot that? Well, that's how you're trained to run your offense, and she got the shot she's been looking for. Got to keep playing the game. 2:07 left, 58-41 on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard.
Howard with it. She'll drive to the baseline, try the little up and under move. Shot no good, but a foul called here on one of the Lady Sockies, and Shanoa Howard will shoot 2 shots.
They're going to call that on Williams. Her second, team second. Stevens at the free throw line, 1 for 2 from there. First one is up, in and out, and back in again.
McCartney Storage, a great place to store your boats, RVs, extra vehicles, and more. They're located on the north edge of Pittsfield with affordable monthly rates. There's no reason to look anywhere else. Call Michael at McCartney Storage, 217-248-0011.
Second free throw also good by Stevens, and she's got 9 points.
58-43. Now Illini Bluffs will pick up the full court pressure as Hill will bring it toward the front court. Under 2 minutes to play in a 15-point contest. Here's a bump and a foul out front now.
Is that Howard, I think? Yep, Howard's going to pick up the foul, her second. 1:48 left, 58-43.
Looks like barring a minor miracle comeback here by Illini Bluffs, Pittsfield will play in that semifinal game against Brown County tomorrow night at 7.
That'll be a dandy.
Here's Hill with it into the front court. She'll dribble toward the right wing, gets the screen from Heffington, looks for her on the roll. Heffington is now tied up, and it'll stay with the Lady Sockies.
Pass kind of took her hands low that time, and the freshman is Megan, right?
Yep.
I'm sure she was a freshman. She's quite an actress, too. Good singer, works really hard in a lot of things.
Inbounds pass comes to Williams. If you ever look at the number of things high school kids do now, Jack, it's just amazing how they have time to do it all. Here's a pass down low and another tie-up, and this time it'll head the way of Illini Bluffs.
Yeah, you think you're busy. These kids. And to find the time to be in a musical, play basketball, wrestle, do all the things they do, baseball and softball, track, golf, you name it.
Quite a few National Honor Society members. I mean, Lila Simon, I think, works 2 jobs. She's a member of the NHS. She was an Illinois State scholar, plays on the basketball team, played on the volleyball team, will play softball.
Drives the bus.
I think she's on the student council, yeah, and a part-time bus driver, too, just to make a little extra cash. Here's a missed shot, and Heffington gets the rebound. Her outlet pass stolen away now by Olivia Howard. Shot no good. Little foul called here, and Howard will go to the free throw line.
Heffington will pick up the foul, be her first, team third, shooting foul. Olivia Howard to the free throw line, looking for her first points. 58-43, 54.6 seconds left. First one's up and off the back of the rim.
Pike County Concrete, when you need concrete for your next job or project, give Pike County Concrete a call. Locations in Pittsfield and Jacksonville, 217-285-5548.
Second one up is good. Good. Howard's got a point now.
58-44 the score as the ball knocked away on the inbounds. And the referee right next to it said it'll be Pittsfield ball. The referee the other side said it'll be Illini Bluffs ball, and it'll be Illini Bluffs ball.
And that referee just about poked Sophie Engler in the eye, pointing that way.
53.5 seconds left. Finn gets it in to Stevens. She'll drive on the baseline. Shot up no good, but fouled by Williams, and she'll shoot 2.
Williams picks up her third, fourth team foul, 2 free throws. To the free throw line is Maddie Stevens looking for double figures. 3 for 4 from the charity stripe. First one is up and no good.
Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank here to help you with your next auto, residential, or commercial loan need. Give Damon Emmerich a call, 217-285-4404.
Second free throw up and good. Double figures for Stevens now.
Noah Mendenhall wants a timeout. We'll pause as well. 50.1 seconds left, 58-45. Lady Sockey's on top. Back after this.
At Farmers State Bank, we believe in community, teamwork, and success. We're thrilled to announce that we've been named the best place to work in Illinois and the best community bank in America this year. Join us on this winning team where your dreams take center court at Farmers State Bank. We're a team. Discover the difference. The best place to bank, the best place to work. Because when our community wins, we all win. Where community, excellence, and opportunity come together. Farmers State Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Grab a Pepsi Wild Cherry and get wild.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
Timeout was taken by Noah Mendenhall on the Adams Fiber timeout for the Lady Sockeys. Follow the fiber.net for Adams Fiber. Full court pressure by Illini Bluffs as Williams has it.
It's interesting because they didn't do that when the first string people were in. Now they're trying to do it with the seconds.
And they'll get a turnover here as Howard gets the takeaway, works it down to Stevens, and she'll travel.
Turnover for turnover there, 39.6 seconds left. It's the kind of thing where sometimes you see starters come back in if you keep up that foolishness.
Yeah, Pittsfield has a 13-point lead.
I understand.
Good opportunity for the people that are in to learn how to handle the pressure, right?
Right.
Williams with it, and Noah Mendenhall wants to take another timeout here with 34.5 seconds left on this Adams Network timeout. We'll take an opportunity to remind you that if you're looking for top-notch local computer sales and service, call Adams Experts, 217-214-3423 for fast, friendly, and affordable service. That's Adams Experts.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
GSI grain bins are built using the highest strength steel available. This allows you to store more grain to maximize your profitability and efficiency. Buy one now and receive our winter discount program. Mixer Lumber Company, your GSI grain bin dealer.
34.5 seconds left. Ball out of bounds to the Lady Sockeys' length of the court to go following the Adams Fiber timeout. Sophie Gingler will be the young lady to trigger it in. Gets it to Williams. Out of a double team to Gingler. She'll bring the dribble toward the front court. Now shovels it off to Patterson on the wing. She'll try the dribble drive. Pass in the paint is tied up. It'll be Pittsfield basketball in the alternating possession area.
I'll tell you what, you tie up with Megan Heffington, you might want to grab a hold of the ball real tight because you may get a ride on that one. She's strong.
Hill to throw it in with 21.9 seconds to play.
Got that South Calhoun blood in her, you know.
Inbounds pass is a foul going to be called here.
Olivia Howard will pick up the foul, just her first, third team foul. 21 seconds left.
Hill to inbound. It gets it to Williams. Williams for a three, no good. Rebound out through Sarah Finn. Finn will push it the other way. Patterson gets in front to cut her off. Out top to Olivia Howard. Around the horn on the right side. That's Stevens on the dribble drive. Shot blocked by Heffington. Ball loose on the rebound. Comes to Hill. And she'll hold it out. And the Lady Sockeys will improve to 13-0 on the season. Illini Bluffs drops to 10-7. And we take you to the Logan Ag Incorporated post-game show with final stats, our player of the game, and a visit with Lady Sockey head coach Noah Mendenhall. Stay tuned.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Shireman Memorials has been serving the area since 2014 with local and affordable memorial and specialty items production. Jason Shireman has over 20 years of experience and is committed to providing his customers with the best experience. With expertise in sandblasting, carving, etching, and design, you will be dealing with someone who has the knowledge and experience to make a memorial your family can be proud of for generations. You'll find Shireman Memorials at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield and online at shiremanmemorials.com.
Aches and pains are a normal part of life, but when they become too much, we have a team of orthopedic surgeons ready to give you relief. The need for joint replacements continue to rise, and our team stays up to date with the latest technology and robotic solutions. Every step of your journey matters to us. And when life throws you a curveball, trust Blessing Health's orthopedics and sports medicine team to get you back in the game. We've got you covered from head to toe.
Stotzi Automotive and Tire, located at 201 Adams Street in Camp Point, Illinois, is your local automotive repair shop. Whether you need an oil change, brake job, alignment, engine repair, or new tires, Stotzi Automotive is here with honest and competitive pricing. Call Reagan and his team today to schedule your appointment. 217-740-5010. That's 217-740-5010 for Stotzi Automotive and Tire.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
Welcome back on the Logan Ag Incorporated postgame show. Final on this one, a 58-45 win for the Pittsfield Lady Sockies over the Illini Bluffs Lady Tigers. Lady Sockies improved to 13-0 on the season, while Illini Bluffs drops to 10-7. They'll play in the 5th and 6th place bracket now as Pittsfield advances into the championship bracket semifinal against Brown County tomorrow evening.
It was 12-9 Pittsfield after one quarter. No lead changes, no ties. 35-23 at half, 46-31 at the end of three. Sockies got out to a 19-point lead at one time and ended up winning it by 13, 58-45. They turned it over 15 times, 10 in the second half. Turnovers 27 by Illini Bluffs. Illini Bluffs 18-38, 47%. 0 of 2 from the arc, 9 of 11 from the free throw line, 82%. 3 people in double figures. Brenna Davis with 13, 6 boards to go with that. Emerson Eaton with 8 points, 12 points from Chloe Eaton in a starting role tonight. Annabelle Raymer had 4 points, 10 points from Maddie Stevens off the bench, and a single point for Olivia Howard. Pittsfield 22 of 56, 39%, 8 of 20 from the three-point line, 40%, 6 of 10 from the free throw line. 24 for Reese Ramsey, had 19 of those in the first half. 6 points for Taylor Peebles off the bench. Deegan Allen had 5 points, about 6 steals. Great job by her on the floor game. Maddie Frieden was super aggressive, had 6 points and 3 offensive boards, 2 defensive boards. Bailey Hill with a 3 on the night. Sophie Gingler with 2. Lincoln McCartney with 8 big points in the first half. And Lila Simons added 4, 2 in each half. Sockies win at 58-45.
We'll visit with Lady Socky head coach Noah Mendenhall next on the Logan Ag postgame show.
Best Systems Auto Sales, located at 802 West Washington Street in Pittsfield between Best Systems Car Wash and O'Reilly Auto Parts, is the place to go for your next pre-owned vehicle purchase. Check out this deal from Best Systems Auto Sales. This 2021 Ford Escape has 102,352 miles, is all-wheel drive, has leather interior, a lane departure warning system, and forward collision system. It is priced to sell at $19,250. Contact Best Systems Auto Sales to take a test drive, 217-933 839 7664.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Welcome back on the Logan Ag Incorporated post-game show on Central Illinois Sports with locations in Griggsville and Winchester in Illinois and Knox City, Wayland, Monticello, and Paris. On the Missouri side, it's Logan Agri Service Incorporated, 217-833-2375 for Logan Ag. Glad to be joined by Lady Sockeye head coach Noah Mendenhall following a 58-45 win over the Illini Bluffs Lady Tigers. And, Coach, we talked about it. This Illini Bluffs team, they put a very, very tough schedule in. Not that you were worried coming into the game, but you knew this would be a tough opponent for your team.
Oh, for sure. We came and watched them earlier yesterday, watched them play Illini West. And, it was the same kind of lulls that we had in our game where it's coming off of break. And, so we wanted to make sure and tell the girls that, hey, this is still going to be a physical game, a tough game that we have to show up for. And our girls did that tonight.
Pressure defense seems to be working pretty well for your squad this season. You forced 20-plus turnovers again, and it seems like if you can be doubling up the other team compared to the turnovers you have, most nights you're going to have a chance to win it.
Yeah, they're rotating well, too. Sometimes, especially like last night, we over-rotated at some points, but I'd much rather over-rotate and have to walk them backwards a little bit than not being able to see the rotations. But they're doing really well. They're hustling all over the floor, getting loose balls, deflections. So they're seeing the defensive side really well.
Built a nice lead in the first quarter, but that second quarter is where you kind of took control of the game, it seemed like, and 17 points from Reese Ramsey in that quarter. It took her a little while to get going tonight, but once she did, she put them in a hurry.
Yeah, she did, and she got to the basket, started finishing off 2 feet, finishing through some tough contact, and really played well.
Lincoln McCartney with a couple big threes and one from just inside the volleyball line, and she's showing that she's more than just a defender. She's a very good offensive player as well.
Yeah, and that's a very confident shot, very confident three. And honestly, from even the bench players tonight getting out and scoring, Taylor Peebles having a nice night, and Sophie and Bailey coming in, and Hannah really did well defensively and crashing the boards as well.
People who don't pay attention maybe to the whole game will look at the final score and say, well, you only won by 13. Well, here's the thing. As long as you have more points on your side than the other side at the end of the night, they call that a victory. And you kind of have a different philosophy than some people do, and you like to get those bench players in. Even when they were getting pressured at the end, it's a good opportunity for them to gain some experience.
Yeah, no doubt. Pressure is what it is, and hats off to them. They've got a good ball club. And those girls that came in and handled that pressure are going to be girls that we're going to need, next year. And I was telling the girls in the locker room, say Lila, scholar, becomes ineligible one day. Hey, we're going to need you to step up and handle the ball. So anything can happen, especially with our small group that we've got. So I was excited to see the pressure, and I was excited to see how our girls handled it.
Chance tomorrow to play in the semifinals with a trip to the tournament championship on the line and against a pretty familiar opponent in Brent County.
Yeah, no, it's going to be an exciting game, also another physical game, and we're looking forward to that one. We didn't know we'd play them 3 times this season, but we were looking forward to playing them.
58-45, the final tonight, Coach. We appreciate the time.
Thank you.
That's Lady Sockeye head coach Noah Mendenhall following his squad's 58-45 win over Illini Bluffs. Time to name our player of the game. It's presented by Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, parents, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this, and that's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. I'm going to go a little different direction in this one, Jack. And although the stat line might have not read it, Deegan Allen played a whale of a game for the ladies' hockeys here tonight.
Deegan had 5 points, about 6 or 7 steals. She was involved in so much of the game. On the defensive side, they all play great defense, but she was kind of a catalyst tonight. And I'm going to tell you what, they call them grunt players sometimes. You got to have a lot of grunt in you. And Deegan's one of those people, it's not going to back down from anybody. And she's going to keep Lila eligible academically, too.
Yeah. Lila Simon's an Illinois State scholar, by the way. I think she's doing all right on her own. We will have action for you here from the Beardstown Lady Tiger Classic at 5:30 tomorrow as Carrollton and West Hancock will go head-to-head in the first semifinal, followed by Pittsfield and Brown County in the 7 o'clock semifinal. We hope you'll join us then. Until that time, we bid you farewell from Beardstown. For Jack and John Hull, I'm Charlie Hill, thanking you for joining us tonight on another Central Illinois Sports presentation.